to Stitches Costa Rica. I'm Karina and this is Flosstube number 18. Today is Sunday the 26th. It's around 4 o'clock and I'm here again. 2 weeks pass by and I stitch a lot. And I have one piece almost finished that I'm thinking it is okay to call it AFO, like almost finished object. I didn't hear about that, but I think it's fine. And I have 2 starts because I couldn't hold myself and I started, and a lot of whips and some things to share with you. Like I'm missing out is well, if you are a recurring viewer, thank you so much to come back. Oh, thank you to all the new subscribers. The channel grew a lot this week. If you are a new subscriber, then hope you enjoy what you see here. This is across the channel, basically, but not only. Well, what I can say as a brief of all these 2 weeks and our life brief that we always share. Well, Costa Rica is in a crazy weather time because it's September, supposed to be rainy season, but right now it is dark as it's supposed to start raining, but it's not raining. And we have wind like it's December or January, which is a wind that is not of this time. And yesterday was a chilly night, like a December night. But for example, Thursday and Friday was raining like crazy, like start raining around 3 o'clock and then not stop raining until night. Like, okay, this is Costa Rica. It's funny because here I live in US for a while and it was so nice in US to put a weather channel, and if they said it will rain, it will rain. If they said we will have 14 inches of snow or 2 inches of snow, you get that. Here that's not possible. Here they can give like small recommendations about the weather day, like, oh, maybe we'll have showers afternoon, but it will be mostly sunny. This is the way they speak here because okay, here is extremely complicated to give a reasonable prediction because Costa Rica is a very small and narrow piece of land between 2 big waters, between the Pacific and the Caribbean. Yeah, because here, for example, we have microclimates, and then here is raining and 200 meters like far away in the same neighborhood is not raining. For real, okay? Then it's a funny. Like the good thing is that you can use your same clothes, your same your same clothes the entire year round. Like maybe you change a short sleeve for a long sleeve or a light sweater or scarf, but it's the same. We don't go too up or too far down, okay? Besides that, we have our independence celebration. Hold on for a second. Christmas. You see Christmas? Christmas is there, like crying like crazy. Hold on, let me see if she wants to get down. Christmas had 2 years ago spine surgery because she got a problem. And then now she cannot jump too high from the bed because she cannot, like, the kick of the jump of the heat, it will be bad for her spine. But she knows how to get down from the bed to the trunk and then down without a problem. But then she cries for me to put her down. It's like a kid. And now, besides Christmas, Ginger is around. She will probably jump. At the moment Ginger jumps up, then over there, then I will let you know. Then I'll show you Ginger. Then I was saying that we have this celebration. Oh, you see, Ginger's there, and she will bark really soon because I am listening some barking far away. Then she probably will bark really soon. We have the 200 years celebration of our independence, the 15th of this month. because of the COVID and because of some changes in the government that they put for the celebration, we didn't have our all kind of celebrations, which we really like. But they did some fireworks in the national stadium, and it was okay. But you know what? I enjoy a lot the international celebrations because Costa Rica's embassies around the world pair effort with the countries to celebrate our independence. And I actually posted on Instagram some photos. For example, I love the decorations, the light decorations. Our colors are white, red, and blue. And for example, the Sheraton Hotel in Dubai, they put this huge like flag colors celebration. And Singapore, amazingly, you know, like these huge futuristic trees that they have so high in Singapore, they put with the different colors, and it was amazing. I really say thank you for all these people and the effort to celebrate our independence. Then honestly I'm saying I enjoy a lot our celebration, internationally talking. I think was amazing. Besides that, what else? Well, job has been complicated. My regular job has been complicated because I work in logistics, international transportation and logistics, and right now the international market for ocean freight is crazy. It's no space. The rates had high. They raised the how you call. I'm trying to think from Spanish to English and from English back. It's kind of crazy sometimes. Because in my regular job, some terms are in English, some terms are in Spanish, and we always mix it. Well, the thing is, the ocean freight rates, they are crazy high. We're talking about they raise from $5,000 to $18,000. Not a joke. Okay, then it's really hard, it's stressful. The clients need space on the vessels, the client need better rates, they can hold on the prices. It's incredible, crazy, but we are here, we're still here. Well, the good thing is I spoke with my daughter and she confirmed to me she's coming back in December for vacation. She already bought the tickets. She and her boyfriend are coming from December 22nd to January the 5th, which is amazingly good because we're talking about we will be together for Christmas and for New Year. And actually we're planning to celebrate or stay for New Year's Eve and New Year at the beach. Then we're looking right now for an Airbnb house. Then it would be nice. I'll be happy and I'll show you a photo later in some months. But you know, right now I feel like from now to December it's like a blink of an eye, and we'll be in December. Then now I have to start talking about cross stitch because I already have 8 minutes talking about other stuff. But thank you to stay with me. Okay. I will let the new stars and the almost finished object for the end. And let's start with the whips. Oh, one extra thing. I was working a little bit on the garden. And then I remember that I have to tell you guys. I know maybe for the international community, no. But if somebody lives in Costa Rica and speaks English and is looking at the video, then I obviously will include them. I have one amazing variety of spinach. I don't know which variety it is. I bought spinach seeds like 6 years ago. I planted them and they were so nice. They stay giving me spinach leaves for a long time, like several months. And actually I don't have too much space. The root of the spinach, it is in a very narrow place of soil, but then they go and they run on top of the patio, the cement patio, and it's incredible how they grow. And the thing is, I planted the first batch of spinach seeds like 6 years ago, and this is the only time I plant them. I have the harvest, and by the end, when the plants start going like bad, bad, you don't want it to eat those. And you take them, you see their seeds, they fell and they go into the ground. And then I water them, and then those seeds go again and again and again. And right now I'm having like basically 2 harvests, 2 times a year. I'm getting spinach from the same thing. I don't have to replant it. I only have to water them. And I post them in Instagram, and somebody here in Costa Rica told me I want seeds, and I said, of course I have seeds. Then if somebody wants seeds, let me know and I will send it to you. Obviously I cannot send seeds overseas or internationally talking on a package. If somebody wants and is in the US, well, I can send some seeds with my daughter in December. But basically this announcement for Costa Rica. I'm putting the photos there. Look at those spinach, okay? Then if somebody wants seeds, let me know. Then now, the past video, I forgot to show you how I was with butterfly Cloche from Mathews. I'm putting the design there. This is the piece which I used to participate in Cross Stitch Camp in August. Is Ada Natural Oatmeal 18. No, yeah, let me see. Natural Oatmeal. Yeah, this is Natural Oatmeal 18. Is a piece on silks, and the night, oh my god, the black is 310 from DMC. This is a very delicate piece. The design is beautiful. I love it. It's becoming so nice, but it's slow because I'm going slow with the silk. Okay, this is butterfly Cloche. I'm trying to finish for year end. I'm not sure, but it looks like it will be possible, but I am not completely sure. Okay, this is butterfly Cloche. Also, I was working in my Christmas in quilt, putting the design there from a Cuore Batticuore. Now, the past time I show you, I finished page number 4, and now I started page number 5. Here it is. Okay, then this is the page number 5. Well, it's my number 5 page. It's not necessarily number 5. And which I did is all the borders of the page. Okay, this is a very nice piece, and I'm trying to see if I can finish for December. Oh, before I forgot, I'm taking advantage of that we're talking about Christmas. I have a friend, her name is Lucy, and I will, in the box down below, I will put her WhatsApp number as a contact. She is part of the Christian Association, and they have a nice idea for December. They have been doing this for years already. I have some years to help her, collaborate with her. They put together gifts, toys for December for the kids, and for kids with very low income families, very on the edge families. And we know all these kids need everything. They need clothes, they need food, they need school. Yeah, of course. But in December, they need a toy to put a smile on their faces. And if somebody wants and is here in Costa Rica, you can go to the WhatsApp and put your name and tell that you want to participate, and you put if you want her to pair you with a girl or a boy. And then they already have a list of identified kids, and they will tell you later which is the age of the girl or the boy that is for you. Then you can buy gift accordingly with the age. Then you can put there that I pass the contact, and we will be grateful if you can collaborate. Now, if you are overseas, of course you cannot do that, but if you want to collaborate, let me know in my case, and maybe we can put something together and you can be part of the group. You don't need to do crazy expanding. We are not requesting the car of the Barbie or something of brand. No, a small toy, but nice toy that can put a smile on a kid's face. And let me know, and I'll put her contact. And also, you can reach to me if you are from another country and you want to collaborate. Let me know, and we will do something. Okay. Okay. Now the third whip is my All Forest Embroidery, the small houses that I am working with right now. The House of Stone over there is the design. These are the 3 little piggies, and this is 18 parchment sand, and this is where I am now. Okay, before there was only 1 piggy and part of the wall. Now we have the 3 piggies and a lot more of the brick wall. Okay, now I didn't start yet the specialty stitches. I'm still working on the cross stitch stitches. This is so fun. These houses are too much fun to stitch. Okay, now what else? Okay, now we go with Into the Woods. This is a design from Mistic Stitch Ink. This is the one I'm talking about, Into the Woods. I think this is beautiful. Okay, this is a full coverage piece. I don't know how long it will take me to finish. This is what the yellow thing is, which I have. I don't use Pattern Keeper or any electronic thing to follow up on this. I make photocopies of the original patterns and I mark. For me, it's hard to work with Pattern Keeper. I try and see. The thing is, when I'm stitching, I always have my computer on with Flosstube, Netflix, Amazon Prime, whatever. And I don't use a tablet. I don't have a tablet because I don't want another electronic device. For the love of God, I already have too many things to do in my 2 devices, which is the computer and the phone. Then I have always the computer on, and then the phone has to be working. Let's say I'm stitching and then I get a message from a client. I'm stitching and I get something that I have to check out from a maybe a web page with some advice or when you put like a alarm, that's something that pops up in a moment. I have too many things to be checking online. Then another electronic device in my hands to be checking on when I'm stitching. I'm sorry, but I didn't get it yet. Okay, one moment, because Chrissy is crying and I don't know why. Hold on. Then what I was saying is I try, but right now, maybe in the future, but right now these apps are not for me. I prefer to do it like old ages, counting and then marking with colors. Then that's what you saw is in the pattern is this. Okay, the first time you saw this, I had like lines here, but they were not completely full. They were like 2 or 3 colors I started on, and there were a lot of spaces. Then I went back, I fulfill all those spaces, and then I start all of this, this is all black. This is what I got done, and honestly it doesn't look too much, but here we're talking about maybe this is like 1300 stitches more or less, which I don't work counting stitches. I always, which I have a strict there you go. I record my time in hours expend for a piece, not how many stitches I stitch. But because a whole box is 100 stitches, because it's a 10 by 10, and because this is full coverage, then every time you finish a box, you did 100 stitches. That's easy to count. In a non-full coverage piece, you cannot do that. But okay, this is Into the Woods. Now we go with Yoda, which is another full coverage piece. I'm putting the design there. And this is where I am right now. I work a lot here. Okay. And I didn't arrive yet to any confetti heavy area. It's the colors are mixing, okay, more or less here. Like for a square, normally right now we are in a combination of two colors per box. But I love the colors. I love the colors and the combination and how they look. See, depends on the light here because, oh my God, I have the window open, I have the light of the pedestal of the cell phone, I have the light on the top, I have the light over there, and even though the light is not completely okay. But I love this piece. I really like to stitch this. Okay, another piece, which is another Star Wars piece from my baby, you know, my daughter, like 22 years old. My daughter will be having her birthday this incoming week. Okay, in this case, this is Luke and Darth Vader, and this is a piece that I am pretty sure, with the help of God, that it will be finished by the end of the year. Why? Because it's almost done. See, this is the design, and now that I show you, you will see why I'm saying that it's almost done. Okay. This is Black Ada. Yeah, I know it's not too much here. My framing will have to do miracles because I made a mistake and whatever. But all the Star Wars sign is done. All the silhouettes of Darth Vader and Luke are done. The swords are done, and all these colors around it. Basically, I am missing to do some color like that. And this is half stitch, not cross stitch. The back is all half stitch. Then I have to finish that, and there is a bunch of French knots that are around. Okay, but this is almost done. Almost done. This one will be completely by the end of the year. And I'm happy because, you know, I was counting yesterday, and I think I'll be able to, from here to December, I'll be able to finish 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, round to 6 to 8 pieces. No, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4 big pieces, and maybe 4 to 5 big pieces, and maybe like 4 little houses or more from all first embroidery. I don't know, but it will be a bunch of stuff. The other piece I was working on was this one. Look at the Princess Leia, and this is completely different. First of all, this one I started after the other one. This one is bigger. This one is more complicated regarding the amount of stitches that have to be done, and also this doesn't have the bunch of colors or the other one. This is a mix of blue tones and yellow gold tones. That means it's difficult because you are doing what is this blue? Okay, this is the problem. But I did a little bit more work around the starships. Okay, see here I did a lot of this blue here that is a combination of floss, and I worked a little bit around the starships too. Okay, now this combination of floss, this is actually, if I remember correctly, 4 strands of floss, 2 of one color, 1 another color, 4 or 3, I don't remember. I don't have here the details. The thing is, you have to be careful when you work with several strands, because sometimes you pull the floss and 2 or 3 strands go straight and one goes like up, like a bump. That means you have to go back and pull that strand carefully in order to have everything even, and takes a little bit longer. But yeah, basically which I did is all this blue, and this blue is all around. Is here, is here, is here, 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 here. It's a bunch of that blue. You have to see the tons of blue that comes in those in the floss. It's like tons of blue. It's like it. I like it. I like it. Okay, now those are the whips. Now I have a almost finished object. Then it's possible to see AFO, almost finished object. This is what I have. And this is a very different project of my regular variety. This is a Chinese kit that a friend gifted to me. She was doing some buying here in San Jose, and she saw the kits and she thought about me, and I really appreciate it. The design is beautiful. It's called Phoenix and Flower. But this is specifically different than the rest because this is a 11 count, and normally I don't do 11 count. And this is a pre-stamped fabric, which I normally don't do. Then, pros and cons. Let me show you first. This is the piece. Okay? Now, I will talk if they allow me to talk. Well, I had to pause the video for several minutes because I'm in a second floor. And look, I'm going to move the camera. Look at the dog. She is, you see? Well, peace again. Well, not entirely, but okay. The thing is, we are in the second floor, and one of the neighbors was taking out a dog, a small dog, and they want to play, but they're gonna play. Then the big one goes in the position you saw, watching outside and barking, and then the small one is like this, in the floor like this, barking without saying anything, but barking. See? Now guys, we have like 2 or 3 dogs outside, and mines are being crazy. Then they are downstairs now barking like crazy. Okay, then this is the piece. Now let me talk first about the stitching, and then second about all these things that you see here. Right now the only thing I'm missing is to finish the wings here and here, a little bit of the body of the bird, and then all these things that are like kind of backstitch. That's it, and the rest is all done. Okay, this is pre-stamp, it's 11 count. Now this here, if you never work with pre-stamp fabric, all the color on the back and all these instructions and all this writing here, all of this will disappear putting this in water, and it will be amazing. It will be like magic. Okay, now in my case, this is not a mistake from my end. When I opened the kit, it was like that. But thank God, this brand of Chinese kits have very good diagrams. Then whenever anything that like water got watery or whatever or disappear, I could follow. Okay, now be careful, because if somebody wants to do something with this kind of kits, my friend bought one of these and she was stitching and she was drinking something because it was a hot day, and you know when you drink something that is really cold, how the glass sweats outside. When she took the glass and she didn't see, and some drops went on the project, and then she had that watery mixing of colors, and some of the design disappeared. Thanks God, in her case, that kit was a good quality, Chinese good quality, and she could follow the original, but the diagram. But I had been seeing from other channels some Chinese kits that if you had a problem and you miss, or by any mistake the water goes in your piece and your pre-stamp fabric mixes up, you won't be able to follow up the diagrams because they are messy. Okay, then You have to remember that there's different prices, different quality, and you have to be careful about what you're getting, okay? Now, the pros and the cons of this. Well, the pros is you have to count. And if you are tired, or if you're a person that you never cross stitch and you want to start, maybe you want to try with these. And of course, they're inexpensive kits, okay? But if you buy an 11 count, the holes are big. You have to remember that 11 count is always to be stitched with 3 strands of floss. If you do it with 2, it won't be nice. It will be too open. Even with 3, it's slightly covered. It's not completely covered, okay? In my case, I like small holes, and I don't like to use regularly pre-stamped fabric because I can, it's my brain, okay? It's my brain. The problem is mine. I get so confused when I see the entire piece with something because I need to be stitching and then have the other part not stitched and see how the things go developing and where I am and where I am. Because in this case, I have 2 big boo-boos in this piece. Why I make 2 big boo-boos? Because I'm stitching with one color floss, let's say green, and I'm stitching on top of orange. Then my brain doesn't compute that. Then the other day I was stitching, I'm sorry, something's in my eyes. The other day I was stitching with orange on top of orange. And I said like, something is not correct. And yeah, I was not stitching in the correct color because my brain was pairing the colors, and it doesn't supposed to be like that. Because of course, if they have different greens, they won't be able to put all the different greens on the pre-stamped fabric. Then be careful with that. But in my case, my color brain doesn't work like that, and it's too messy for me. And it's something that doesn't happen only with pre-stamped fabric. I don't do parking method because all those flosses on front of me, they mess my brain. I need to be with the floss. Sometimes I can let one part for a while I'm stitching the other one and then return, do it, and that's it. But all those strands over there, not for me. It's too messy on my vision or my area to work. But this will be pretty nice. I really appreciate the gift. And for next video, which will be the next week. The next weekend, I'll be recording a video again. I will have this ready. And already I will put it on water and you will see it fall. Because what I am pending is like little parts of the wings, little parts of the body, and some back stitch. Okay, that is Phoenix Sunflower. Now, I was thinking to start something new when I finish something. But because I'm about to finish 2 or 3 pieces, I cheat a little bit and I start things already. Well, the other day I was like tired. I had a difficult day and I said, you know what? I want to start something. And actually I want to do 2 stars. And I will start because I can. And we don't have stitching police, correct? Then I start. Then I start. Remember that I bought some full coverage pieces of some Santas? Well, I start this Santa from Orenco Originals. It's called Father Christmas with Purple Robe, Father Christmas with Purple Robe, Tree and Presents. This is. It's a furry purple Santa, and I like it. Okay, these are kits I bought at Amazon. These are from Orenco Originals, and they're okay. I discovered when I opened, because here, you see here, it's a full coverage, but you don't see a border. I discovered that the pattern inside has a border, but they are saying that the border is optional, and I am not doing the borders. Okay, then I start in the middle. This is Ada 18 black. It's white because I don't need color, and this is my star. Oh, I see a small star in the center, but it's a star, guys. It's a start. And the second start is, I just dropped something that I have to show you in a moment. Oh my god. Okay, the second start is Frisky Friends. This is a PDF file. I'm putting the design there because it's a PDF file I bought at Etsy. And I downloaded and I print the patterns, but the big piece, the big design, no, it's too big to be printed. It is that. That's for a base of a Christmas tree. Frisky Friends is Ada 14, I guess. And I am here. I started on the middle because it's big. And here I am. I don't know if you can see because of the light, but it's a bunch of white. I start with a bunch of white. You see there? It's the white. And a little tiny bit of black. I'm doing this in the combination of DMC and CXC, like the Chinese floss that is a copy of DMC. I'm making a mix because I have a bunch of DMC and a bunch of the others. And it's united. 2 starts. Yeah, I wanted to start and I did it. Yeah, I did it. Okay, those are all my whips. I stitch a lot every day. Mostly at night after I finish my regular work. I work from home. I think in these 2 weeks I went to the office twice, and it was because I had meetings. Besides that, I work from home. But when I finish, I always stitch at night at my bed. I have a light that I put between the wall and the bed, and the light goes straight to my stitch piece, like pass on top of my shoulder, goes stitch of the piece, and I can see perfectly. Even though, actually, you know what? The black Ada, I prefer to do it with that light at the night than a regular light over the day. Okay, besides my whips, I wanted to show you an old piece I never show in my Flosstube, and it's called European Bistro. It's a dimensions kit. I finished around 2 years ago, almost 3 years, I guess. I finished, I think, in the 18th. Is that piece. I cut all the package of dimensions and I let the design. This is the original design. This is very nice. I have a lot of details. And the backstitch gives the finish life. I'm putting there the photo. Look at how nice was the finish. And I took another photos with closed captions of some areas. Look at the details of the bicycle, details of the tablecloth, the letters on top of the restaurant. This is pretty nice. I gave it to a very close friend that used to have an Italian restaurant. She had to close it for personal reasons for several years ago, but she's trying to see if she can open again. Maybe because of the COVID she had to delay, and we don't know if she will be able to open again, but she's always dreaming with that. And I saw this pattern. I said, this is for my friend. Then that's European Bistro. This is an oldie for a goodie, can say, because it's an old finish for me. And that's it, guys. I am at the end of the road. Thank you to stick with me up to the end. If you are a new subscriber, thank you. If you are an old subscriber, thank you for go back. If you are new and you didn't subscribe to my channel and you like the content, please subscribe. Make me a thumbs up for like. If you want to be notified by YouTube when I upload a video, you can click on the bell. And I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful week. God bless you all, and I hope to see you next week. Bye bye.